graders, fifth graders. Today we're going to see the tense. It's going to be past perfect. It's something we did in the past, but maybe not anymore. That's past perfect. So we say they plus had, with everybody had, is había, habían, habíamos, had, plus participle. So we have present in the verb list, present, past, and participle as the third row, okay? We're going to use the third row. We're going to have, they had seen that movie before. Suppose it's before or before. Before or before. So they had seen that movie before. Ellos habían visto esa película antes. Habían. So you have to understand that's the tense. And we are going to use some of our cards and we're going to practice. So you listen to past perfect. The past perfect we say come. So what is the participle of come? Come is the same. So we say she had come to my house many times. She had come to my house many times. We have write. Write, wrote, written. He had written many letters to me. He had written many letters to me. Past perfect. Sleep. What is the past of sleep? Slept. He had slept for many hours. He had slept for many hours. We have build. And the past is built. Built. So the participle is built. My father had built many houses because he's an architect. So he had built many houses. Maybe in this moment he's not building any more houses. That's past. Maybe in this moment he's not building houses. Read. My teacher had read many books when she was like a child. She had read many books. Maybe now she doesn't read books. Of course we do. She had read many books before. Throw. So we have throw, threw, thrown. We use thrown. He had thrown the ball very high. He had thrown the ball very high. And they got a home run. And they won baseball. Stand. Stand, stood, stood. They had stood in line for hours. They had stood in line for hours. Now, with these, we're going to use it in negative. So the negative of had would be hadn't. So we're going to say had, and the negative would be hadn't. That's the negative. So now we're going to say sentences past perfect with hadn't. My mother hadn't given me any presents. My mother hadn't, that means she didn't. My mother hadn't given me any presents. Run. My brother hadn't run any races. My brother hadn't run any races. Run, run, run. We have run, run, run. Set. Set is the same. Set, set, set. My brother had set the table. My brother has set the table. Ride. And we're going to say negative. I'm sorry. My brother hadn't set the table. Hadn't. All right. Ride. Ride, rode, ridden. So we say he hadn't ridden a scooter before. He hadn't ridden a scooter before. Sit. Sit, sat, sat. He had sat in the bank for many hours. He had sat in the bank for many hours. Drink. Drink, drank, drunk. He hadn't drunk water all day, but we need to drink water. So he hadn't drunk water for many hours. Hadn't. Drink, drank, drunk. Sing, sang, sung. They hadn't sung in church ever. They hadn't sung in church before. Sweep. Sweep, swept, swept. My mother hadn't swept, and my brother didn't help her. So she hadn't swept. And we're going to use the last one in negative. and now he's very careful. Or we can say, my brother hadn't cut his finger ever. All right? So this is past perfect. Had plus the verb in the participle. The negative would be hadn't. And if we write a question, we would say had. We put had in the beginning. They seen that movie. Okay? Had they seen that movie? Yes or no? This is for question. We put had in the beginning. Okay, I help you a little bit. See you next class. Goodbye. See you next time. Love you guys. Take care of yourselves.